Hello, Bollywood lovers! Apa kabar? Sudah lama ya. Kita dapat break and sekarang kita di sini. Happy New Year. And mudah-mudahan anda lagi di rumah dulu. Stay home ya. Hari ini kita punya guest. Pasti anda udah kenal. Dia tuh starring di Kumkum Bagya, terus dia ke Indonesia untuk starring di local soap opera kita. And then dia sekarang udah terkenal main sama film star yang agak benar-benar terkenal. And ladies and gentlemen, before I introduce her, special thanks to Ankit Batla. Special thanks to Tiara Mirchandani for the flyer. And ladies and gentlemen, may I call on Mrunal Thakur? We're waiting for you. Okay. We're gonna call her now. There. Mrunal, I think you have to accept. Hang on. Let me just...
Hello.
Are you there? Hi.
Hey.
How are you? Oh my God.
It's so lovely to see you. And I hear it's your anniversary. So congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm overdressed today, but
no,
like...
there's nothing like overdress or underdress. You dress for yourself. Yeah.
Okay. I love your hair. You braided it.
Oh, yes. I love braiding. So I thought maybe I must try something different since it's special. And I'm so happy to see you and connect with you over Instagram.
Yeah, finally. I mean, all your fans have been waiting because you got sick and, I'm sorry, like COVID and must have been...
Yeah, it's everywhere. Everyone is getting COVID, but things are getting better now. So I'm glad that, I'm done with that phase. It was very difficult. It was really difficult. Like I can't, like when I think back, I was like, how did I survive?
Okay, was it bad, your symptoms?
Yeah, I had Delta SARS, so it was difficult. It's not the Omicron. So I was in bed for 2 to 3 weeks, and so there was no other option. I think this is the only way. I mean, I had to rest. I was not resting enough, so I think maybe it was a signal from God that this is the time for you. You must rest and recover soon. So yeah, I'm recovered now, and it's been difficult, but I'm glad I made it through.
Okay, thank God. We were all praying that you come out of it. Because good, I'm happy. So we're all curious. You've shifted from the television to the movies now, and just curious, how does it feel to be paired with two of the hottest Bollywood stars and in the industry? It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, ma'am, I remember meeting you when I had just signed Love Sonia, and I'd come to Indonesia when I did not, I did not have any film at that point of time, but now it feels surreal. It feels like all the things that I had manifested, that I had dreamt of, it is coming true. And it's lovely to work with all my co-actors. All my co-actors are hot and talented and sexy and multi-talented. This, they are just fabulous, and I think I'm becoming better because I get to work with them. I was never introduced to fitness earlier, but because of my co-actors, Ritik and Farhan and John and Ishan, I got into fitness. I started worshipping my body, and Shahid allowed me to perform better. I think I'm a better actor today, and growing and growing. I think I'm really blessed and touch wood. I just feel extremely happy that my dreams are coming.
Okay. And how do you handle your love for the industry? I mean, you're stepping higher.
Yes, and I'm just at a time, and there's immense love, there's immense support in the industry, and I'm really blessed to have the people around me Whenever I feel a bit indecisive, I
Mm-hmm.
have people around me who I can ask,
Mm-hmm.
because I have never been in this situation before, and I want to make sure that I take the right step.
Mm-hmm.
So I make sure that I surround people around me who will always give me an honest feedback. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's one. And people always like industry people always appreciate your work. They always, like, I did not expect so much love showering on me post Love Sonia or Super 30 or Tufan, be that case. So I think I'm just blessed.
Okay. And um, you have been pairing with Ritik Roshan,
Mm-hmm.
John Abraham, Shahid Kapoor, Farhan, and Aryan. What was the professional difference between them, and which one's your favorite? Who is your favorite? Sorry.
Oh, this is a very difficult question. All my favorite. I mean, I'm not trying to be diplomatic here, but my experience with all of them has been so memorable and so enchanting. This journey was so enchanting. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and today I kind of miss Tufan, and so I miss Tufan more as compared to Batla or uh, Super 30. Let me put it that way. So I
Mm-hmm.
miss working with Farhan because um, not just that he's extremely dedicated, but there's this, when you see passionate people working around, you always feel like, okay, I need to pull up my socks. And if my co-actor is giving 100%, I have to give
Mm-hmm.
200. So, and I miss being on the sets of Tufan because of Rakesh Om Prakash Mehra sir. He
Mm-hmm.
is a gem, and I really really miss working with him, and I'm just keeping my fingers crossed and manifesting it that I get to work with him soon. He's a
Okay.
genius. Yeah.
Okay. And there is an age difference between some of them, right? I mean, how did you handle that? Like, you know, maybe
it,
John is more on the senior side. I mean, older,
mhm.
and
It
you.
really did. Honestly, ma'am, I felt like I was casted as Nandita, and Nandita, I never had that inhibition. Like, there is, like, my mom and dad, they have 9 years of difference. So
Mm-hmm.
I it didn't even strike me.
Mm-hmm.
But on set, if you ask me, the relationship, it was obviously I was working with a senior actor, and I was really scared as to what should I speak, what should I talk, should I be quiet, should I? And because I like talking so much,
Mm-hmm.
I like talking in between the shot, but it's not right because every actor is in their zone. So
Mm-hmm.
I would just like put a chair in one corner and just quietly sit there like a good student and observe all the actors out there. But
Okay.
trust me, with Farhan, Farhan's sense of humor is amazing, and he's extremely good in breaking the ice. If there are like four people, and I get like really like I get really anxiety. I get anxiety if I see 4 5 people. I don't know what to talk. I get very uncomfortable. That's when
Mm-hmm.
Farhan would like break the ice and talk about old films. He really enjoy old Bollywood movies, so he would just talk about a scene, and he's damn funny. So it was different with everybody, and I think with Shahid, Jersey was like such an intense film for us. So we both
Mm-hmm.
were in our zone because the scenes were so like high intensity, and it always required us to be in that zone, in that vibe, in the character. So
Mm-hmm.
I kind of enjoyed promotions with Shahid more because that's where we and we had so much fun. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was different on all set.
Okay. And which one of your movie roles is your, maybe I would say the most memorable one, and why?
Uh, the most memorable one is obviously going to be Love Sonia because I started with that movie, and it's
Mm-hmm.
my baby film. And for me, the 4 months that I spent on the sets were very like I discovered who I was, and
Mm-hmm.
I found out what is happening in the society, and
Mm-hmm.
it's really interesting to travel the world. uh, I mean, the background that I come from, that I belong to, uh, I was not privileged to travel around the globe. Like the first time I probably traveled to America was because of Love Sonia, and that happened at the age of 22. So I remember one specific incident, if I can tell you. Uh, I landed from Hong Kong to LA, and I had tears and I had no idea why I was crying, because air hostess, she asked me like, is that something that I can help you with? And I was like sobbing and crying, and I was like, no, I'm crying, but it is just so overwhelming to stand in America. It just feels like you belong to this. There is something, there's some vibe about LA, and I really, I think I was destined to do that film. That film really changed me as a person, and I'm happy that even today when I meet people, they always appreciate my work in Love Sonia. And I think Love Sonia is always going to be close to my heart because it's my first film, and working with my director Tabriz and my DOP Lukash and my entire cast and crew, and Virginia who did my makeup, she just changed the inhibition that I had in my head. Earlier there was this thing ki an actress should look glamorous, hot, she should look sexy. But I was trying to achieve something that I was not comfortable. Now maybe I am, but at that point of time I realized that if I'm brown skin, if I am good at certain things, then maybe I should stick to that Indianness in me. And uh, I feel like it was like breaking an inhibition. I actually, Tabriz Noorani just literally put me in no makeup and in school clothes in the middle of a farm, and there were like thorns all over. Sand was like heated up. It was like 42 degrees, 45-degree in Rajasthan, and he said, "Now act."
Oh my God.
But it was interesting. I discovered me in that process, and I feel like I am responsible as an actor. Whatever work I do is not just to become famous, but it should kind of have an impact on the globe, and just live in the better place, make the society a better place to live in.
Okay. Um, you started with TV, right?
Yes.
And that shift from TV to film, is there
Mm-hmm.
any major difference, between that shift? I mean, is there a difference between acting for TV, major difference between acting for TV or film?
Major difference when it comes to acting for TV or films. When it comes to TV, it goes on for years. It goes on for 5 years, 10 years. There's no stop. But
Mm.
when it comes to film, the shooting schedule lasts for 3 months or 6 months or at the most 1 year.
Okay.
And we in TV, we don't have script. We get script last moment, right before we supposed to perform.
Mhm.
But we have the script with us. So immense respect for all the actors who are who are doing television series right now, because the amount of hard work that they go, I mean, the difficulties that they go through is immense. There's no personal life. They have to be on set for like 15 hours, 20 hours at a stretch. They don't even go home. They end up showering on set. It's that intense. It's crazy, I must say.
Oh my God. No, but for
Yeah.
the script, the last minute script, that's the one.
Oh, well,
Scary.
I must tell you, there are times where uh, we have performed at 8:45 for a 9:30 show, or at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. when the show is supposed to go on air at 9 o'clock. So that's how it is.
God.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about your movie, Jersey.
Ah,
Your role, and yeah.
well, Jersey is going to come out soon. I don't know when. We're just waiting for the situation to get better.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Release on the 31st of December, but due to
Mm-hmm.
COVID, It's talking about my role. It's very different from what I've done before.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, People may be surprised to see me in that avatar, because I myself was surprised when I saw it for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And they've always seen me, Mrunal, sweet, smiling, happy, positive. But I wanted to break that pattern. So this is extremely close to my heart, because there are a lot of emotions involved in this. There are a lot of nuances, a lot of bonds between, a girlfriend and a boyfriend, and uh, a coach and the student, and the father and the son. Beautiful. I think
Mm-hmm.
there are films right now. What is happening is, uh, there are no films made for family, or like based on relationships.
Mm-hmm.
There are, but somewhere down the line, that there's something missing in it. And I found that something in Jersey when I watched the original version for the first time. I was just, there are very rare moments where you're smiling and crying at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It happened to me when I watched Jersey a couple of weeks ago, and
Mm-hmm.
Shahid has done an incredible job, and I'm extremely, like, super excited for him.
Okay. Yeah, we're looking forward. We thought it was gonna be shown, last December, but you know, um, you know,
But we
you know,
gotta wait. Good things take time, so patience it is.
no, but it's good because I was out of town and I wouldn't have seen it. So now at least I'll be able to watch it.
Okay then. I'm eagerly waiting for the release.
Okay, and Mrunal, you're an actress with a
Mm-hmm.
lot of positive vibes. And where did that come from? Because sometimes, human beings go through a bad mood, but
Mm-hmm.
you're always smiling.
Well, this is a very difficult question, and honestly, I'm going to be as honest as I can.
Mhm,
There are times where it's not easy. People judge you on what you like, what you dislike.
mhm,
They make comments on you, they troll you, uh, and if I respond to them, they go on Twitter and celebrate that. Oh my God, Mrunal Thakur replied to me, and that's when I feel really bad that, oh my God, people are like so out of job and they don't have a life, and all they do is like kind of give backlash actors and people out there and make them feel horrible. I felt really horrible. I do feel horrible. There are times where I feel extremely low and bad, but
mhm,
I try to not hide it as much as I can. I make
mhm,
sure that I keep I like, be it social media also, I make sure that I kind of upload things that I feel. I like to spread happiness. I feel like my happiness doesn't depend on others. I'm in charge of my own happiness, and if my smile, if my laughter, if anything that I do can bring joy to people, that kind of gives me a lot of joy. So I make sure that I keep laughing, keep smiling,
mhm,
even though if I'm not in a right state of mind.
mhm.
But also I take one day at a time, and I make sure that it's okay. I tell myself that it's absolutely okay to feel low sometimes. So yeah.
I'm just curious. How did you become an actress? How did you decide to become one?
I was extremely comfortable in front of the camera, and I realized that in my 10th grade, 10th 11th grade, I used to keep reporting, like, Mrunal Thakur reporting, my brother has stolen this, big headline, flash flash flash. I would kind of do that at
Mhm,
home. And that's when I realized that maybe I can be a good crime a journalist. I wanted to be in
mhm,
front of the and somehow I realized, I went for an audition and they gave me a monologue. They said, you have to speak about your mother. And
mhm,
that just came from within. and I was so comfortable. I fell in love with the camera. I feel like my only constant, stable lover in my life is going to be the camera. I love the camera and the camera loves me. And that's when
Uh-huh.
I decided that if this is something that gives me joy, I would continue to pursue it as my profession. And I
Mhm.
think there are very few people who are blessed to, do what they actually love doing. Like your
Mhm.
passion and your job isn't the same. But I think I'm really happy, and I've worked so hard, and I made sure that I do, and I do what I love. So second year when I was in my BMM, that's when I
Mhm.
auditioned for a show, because all my other friends were going to. I was like, okay, let me join too. A friend recommended. He said, "Oh, if you'll give audition right now, you'll get it after 3-4 years." I said, "You just wait and watch now," and I
Uh-huh.
got the part. It was pretty interesting.
Okay.
Yeah,
What was your that first must have been on TV, right?
yeah, that was for TV.
Yeah. Okay. What was your role like? Your first role.
First role, the reference that I got from the casting director was a scene from Jab We Met, and I love Kareena Kapoor and
Uh-huh.
Geet, the character she played in Jab We Met.
Okay.
So I was very comfortable, and they said, "You know Geet?" I said, "Yes, I know." Said,
Uh-huh.
"Would you like to perform the scene?" I said, "Of course, I have learned that scene, and I know the dialogues
Uh-huh.
like from top to bottom." So I
Uh-huh.
thought that was very I think that was a very interesting one.
Mhm.
And I just got the part. That's how it began.
And you didn't go for any formal schooling or probably
I,
workshops or whatever to
you know,
upgrade your.
yeah. Interesting. I'll tell you one thing. I don't think many people know about this, but after I got my first show, like actually when I was auditioning, I did a 15 days, a 1 month workshop with Mr.
Mhm.
Pramosh, and he really worked on my scenes and dialect, and how it is. He introduced me to what how they should film a scene, a particular scene.
Mhm.
I bagged a role within a month, and after that I was my producers made sure that I go to this acting course by Vidhur sir for another 15 days. So I learned there, and it was pretty interesting. I made some really cool friends out there who I'm still in touch with. And the process of just letting it go and just reacting to what the second person is talking about, it's that process was too interesting. I did take this 1 month 2 month course just to be introduced to how acting is all about, what acting is all about, or how they shoot a scene. And it is very important for an actor to not just know acting, but to know how to ride a horse, do action, swim, dance, and all the other skills.
Mhm. So they taught you dancing also in that course.
Yeah, in that you have dancing, you have action, lot of things. Yeah, acting. In acting, I mean, in this course, specifically I learned action and dance.
Okay. And what about grooming? Like maybe I don't know, more makeup tutorial, or or
Hmm.
you have makeup people already coming to you and you shouldn't be that worried.
Yeah. So luckily, I was entering in Bollywood in that phase where they people who look real. uh, because everyone, while auditioning, all the girls around me were trying to look like a particular actress. So what
Mm-hmm.
happens? You try to look like somebody, you lose your identity,
Correct.
and it just feels like you're pretending to be somebody, and then you always watch out. You be very conscious about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt, why not I be me, and just I'm actually blessed to have sister who loves doing makeup. So every time I had an audition, she would do my basic stuff. She would blow dry my hair. So
Wow.
uh, best thing is we keep working together, and that's like
Okay.
a biggest achievement, because ever since we were kids, we always told each other that, you're never leaving me, even you're going to be working at the same place as I do. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm extremely blessed to have her in my life. And apart from that, I just decided to be me and never pretend to be someone that I was not, because you get you get tired, and it's that facade that you have in front. It's just very exhausting.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hmm.
And what kind of a goal would you like to achieve in the industry? And like in the future, probably, which actor would you like to star with, or which role would you like to take on into that effect, that whole thing? Let's start with what would you like to achieve in the industry in the future? We'll start with that.
I just want to do and give my best in all the industries. For example, Hollywood, Tollywood, Bollywood, all the woods. I want to work in each and every industry,
Mm-hmm.
make this much space in people's heart, pierce them with my performance,
Mm-hmm.
and let them know that there's nothing that you can't do. I
Mm-hmm.
want to make sure that I just do not speak Hindi, but speak Telugu, speak Malayalam, Punjabi, English, and
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure that that I want to break this stereotype that a TV actor can be a TV actor. I feel like an actor is an actor, irrespective of what medium they are performing, what language they are performing. So my aim and ambition is to just conquer, to just be performing in each and every industry.
Mm-hmm. Um,
That's one part
mhm.
of your question. Uh,
Sorry.
Second part of your question.
Yes, correct. Um,
Uh,
which
yeah.
actor, yeah,
Oh,
would you like to?
I was really heartbroken to hear Irfan sir's news. When he left us, it was my dream to work with him. And but I remember when I was in my first year literature, when I was studying literature, the first book that I was reviewing was The Namesake, and I fell in love with Tabu ma'am and Irfan sir's performance.
Mhm.
That film, every time I feel low, I watch that movie.
Mhm.
And it was my dream to work with Irfan sir and Tabu ma'am both. Uh,
Mhm.
but now I'm let's see now Tabu ma'am and Meryl, these two guys are like, for me, they're like my goddess in when it comes to acting. I don't know, they're just so natural, they just like effortless, and if I could be 10% of what they are,
Mhm.
I'll be happy. And because I love Keanu Reeves, I want to marry Keanu Reeves. So yeah,
I hope he's watching us.
I hope he watches too, and I can't wait to take him out for a dinner date.
We'll find a way, yeah?
Yes.
Uh, okay, and which role would you like to play? I mean, which role do you want to play? Act, which you'd like to take on.
Okay, I just saw on social media that Alia Bhatt posted Gangubai, trailer is going to come out on the 4th of Feb. And I think
Mm.
looking at the teaser and the poster, I just feel like, oh my God, like this girl has nailed it absolutely. And I'm really excited to watch her play that role. And in future, if I get to play something like that, it'll be like pretty
Mm.
interesting. I mean, look, like that's the kind of impact the posters and teasers have had. So I'm really looking forward to watch that film. It's very like, I don't know. It's very powerful, feisty. I want to do something that's really feisty and extraordinary and unique. Yeah,
So, which one is easier to deal with, the Tollywood industry or the Bollywood industry?
Bollywood, of course, because I know the language. Tollywood
Oh,
is I don't know the language, and I'm learning. So I prefer learning, but it's just really difficult to I mean learn those dialogues, because I have never. It's absolutely different, Telugu, and I'm Maharashtrian, so I speak Marathi.
okay.
So
That's
for me,
awesome.
like fourth or fifth language, But it is pretty interesting, and I'm picking it up. Like even when I was in Jakarta, I picked
Okay.
up Bahasa Indonesia a bit, and I
Okay.
still remember, when I was shooting for Facebookers, they were like they would help me and penonton and apa kabar,
Uh,
aku cerita, and I
uh,
remember I miss those days. I think a language. I'm really interested. Like I would like to learn Spanish and or French and act in French cinema. That's gonna be
mhm.
pretty interesting.
Yeah, unique
So for me,
stories there. Right.
Bollywood is easy as compared to others.
Okay. Okay, now just wanted to check this how was the pandemic for you? Like this whole thing, you must have gotten stuck. I mean, oh, definitely everything got stuck, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And what is your perspective of it? You know, how did it change you and your outlook in life? And and then so many people, right? People got quarantined, and then they were stuck in their homes. There was
Mm-hmm.
hiatus in the industries, and many people lost their job.
Yeah.
All in all, one by one, what is your perspective? Let's start with your, outlook
I
in life.
I lost a couple of members in my family, and it was really difficult to cope up because I was on a film set when I got to know about the news, and I was really broken. I took one day at a time because I realized that it was very important for me to work at that point of time with precautions, obviously, because every day, my entire film crew, my film crew works on a per day basis. So I remember having a conversation with my light men or people from, say, our department or other departments
Mhm.
who they said, ma'am, we wouldn't die out of COVID, we would die out of no money. We don't have, because for us, it every day, it depends on, if we earn, we eat, and if we're not earning. So I'm sure that whenever the producers asked me if I was okay to shoot, I took that risk. I wanted to shoot because I wanted to make sure that the film crew is working and earning. Uh, Secondly, I feel like people are very. I have met a couple of people who are very educated, who work
Mhm.
at a like a highest position.
Mhm.
Even though they have COVID, they make sure that they travel and reach to a better place where they can quarantine themselves. But
Mhm.
I actually get really angry because these are the people who are very educated and they're working at higher positions, and still they are infecting people. So I used to get really, really upset with this situation. Apart from that, yes, it was difficult. I lost 2 years of my career where, if uh, I was, I spent two birthdays at my home, at my place, doing absolutely nothing. So I
Mhm.
feel like I was losing it completely. I was low. I was broken. But now I think since things are getting better, maybe God has better plans for me. A lot of people lost their jobs, so I shouldn't be complaining because I still have something to look forward to. Like, I have Josie release and the Telugu film release. uh, I was stuck in Kashmir when the second wave hit, uh, and I was just thanking God that even though I'm stuck in Kashmir, this place is like heaven. It's so gorgeous that at least, I mean, I should stop cribbing about the fact that I'm stuck. But also I was scared because I was away from my family.
Mhm. How long were you stuck in Kashmir?
I think 17 to 18 days I was there. I was literally doing absolutely nothing. I was just stuck in a hotel room.
My God.
Yeah.
So that must have changed your outlook, your view of life.
Yeah, yeah, life is important. But if you do not take care of yourself,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like people, I like through this live, I just want to tell people that if you're not feeling well, please do not step out. Just stay in. You may be covered or whatever, covering
Mm.
your face and all of that, but you're still putting so many people at risk.
True.
Yeah.
So did that make you, what did you introspect? What came out of you? Did that, all this? I mean, that your view of life, especially
Mhm.
those days, that time when you were stuck in the uh, room for 17 days. What were you thinking of that time?
I was only thinking about the things that I really want to do. Uh, I was thinking like when things open up, I want to go surfing. I want to learn how to surf. I want to learn how to ski. I valued relationships more. I closer to my parents, to my family members. And when I was back, I remember hugging my father for the first time. I mean, we're not affectionate, but I really missed them, and it was pretty scary to be away from them. Uh, Beginning, know what happens. So I just feel like in these days, in the last 2 years, I have started valuing relationships more.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I have patience when it comes to patience. I think I have excelled that.
Okay, by the way, tell us something which you've never told anyone before in the media.
Oh my god.
What about your love life? You never talk about it. Is there one, or you have a
Because
lot of people?
there
Huh?
isn't there isn't any, and I like to keep it private, because my partner, he's not from the industry, and he likes to probably keep it that way. So I'm not really. I probably would just announce my wedding when after 5 maybe, whenever
five,
it has to.
5 years.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
No, but it's good to know. I mean, means like you have somebody, right?
Maybe.
Anyway, um, do you have something to say to your fans in Indonesia? What would you like to tell them? And please speak in Indonesian, okay? We're
Well,
gonna talk.
ma'am, I have forgotten how to speak. I have to come back to Jakarta and learn the language. But all I can say is these two, Aku Cinta Kamu. And I really, really love them. I'll tell you why. Because the kind of love that I got from my Indonesian fans when I was in Jakarta for 6 months, it was just incredible. I don't think, if you ask me, Indian fans or Indonesian fans, then it's always Indonesian fans, because the amount of love I got from them is just tremendous and overwhelming. I've seen when I met people in Indonesia, in Jakarta, they've cried and they've hugged me, and they were so it was such an overwhelming. Like, most of my fan page on Twitter, Instagram are the people from Jakarta, and I just want to say terima kasih, because I don't know if I deserve this or not, but I'm extremely blessed. You gave me love 5 years ago, and without this love, I don't think I would have reached where I am today. So a big thank you to all my Indonesian fans. I really love you all.
Now let's go to rapid fire, okay?
Okay.
Number one, Bollywood or Tollywood?
Hollywood, Bollywood,
Tollywood.
actually. Yeah.
Okay. LA or Mumbai?
Because I've lived in Mumbai for so long, I would like to spend my life in LA now. So LA.
Shahid or Ritik?
Oh my God, Shahid.
Shahid, okay. Action or romance?
Romance.
Okay. Balta House or Jersey?
Jersey.
Okay. 10 films non-box office hits or 2 films box office hits.
Uh, 10 good non-box office hit films. Good,
Okay.
good films.
Okay. And boyfriend or husband?
Husband.
Sate or nasi goreng?
No, both. I love satay and nasi goreng both. I like Indomie also. So there's no
Okay. TV or film?
film.
High heels or flats?
Flats.
Okay. Now I'm gonna teach you Indonesian a bit, okay?
Okay.
You say saya kangen Indonesia.
Saya kangen Indonesia.
Okay. Saya cinta Anda-anda.
Saya cinta anda.
Saya pengen makan sate
Saya pengen makan sate. I love eating
dan
saya. Yeah.
dan nasi goreng lagi lo.
Nasi goreng lagi loh.
Okay. That's very good. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Mrunal. You
You
gave us
think
the time.
I can act in Indonesian films? You think I can?
Yes, of course you can. I'm
Yeah.
sure there are many producers here if you're available. I'm sure
Okay.
there are many. I mean, you're busy now, and I'm sure somebody will come up with a nice story. Huh?
Yes. If the story is nice, I don't mind. I would love to.
Yeah. There should be a combination. Yeah, Indonesian, Indonesian in a movie and a Bollywood movie. We should combine that. Make a
Oh,
story.
that's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
With Shah Rukh Khan in it.
Oh, can we
I know, right?
afford him?
Oh my God. Oh,
That's my dream.
dream, dream, dream. Keeping
Dream,
fingers
really
crossed.
dream.
Thank you so
And
much. It's so lovely talking to you and connecting with you after so long. Happy anniversary, and I hope to
thank
see you.
you. And Mrunal, do you remember we met in Mumbai for that cooking show?
Yes, we did with Ankit, and I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to show that now soon. So your fans can watch because
Oh,
they're
lovely.
really, yeah.
Oh my God, I shot that approximately 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so too. Yeah.
4 years ago. Oh my
And
God.
you obliged us. Thank you.
Oh, it was such a fun shoot. It was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Although I don't
So
cook.
you were looking great. You were
Thank
looking nice.
thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am. See you soon. Take care.
Yes. And keep in touch, okay?
I will. I will. Thank you.
Thank you
Take,
so much, Muna. Thanks.
thank you.
Thanks a million. Bye. Thank you, Bolly lovers. Terima kasih banyak. Pesok nonton lagi. Tolong jangan lupa follow bolly.id. And for your fans, for the other fans out there, please don't forget to follow us, bolly.id. And hopefully we can bring you more interviews, in the future. Take care.